It is now 5 minutes after 7 local time. This is Morning Express, where we've been giving you wall-to-wall coverage of the party primaries around the country. We have our reporters all over and bringing us details of what is happening. And let's start off right there, where we'd like to cross over to Nyeri County, where we have Mashirima Kapombe, who is reporting and giving us the latest from Nyeri County. Mashirima, you've been camped in Nyeri for the last few days. Let us know what is the latest from Nyeri County.
Well, the latest that we have from the Nyeri town constituency, out of 40 polling, 40 polling stations out of 69 have already been tallied, and I can give you a cumulative total of that. In the gubernatorial position, Dr. Wahome Gakuru is leading with 9,434 votes. Current Governor Ambassador Samuel Othaya following with 4,303 votes, and current Senator Mutahi Kagwe trailing there with 1,845. In the senatorial position, Engineer Ephraim Maina is leading with 8,809 votes. Daniel Wamahio, the chairman of the National Oil Corporation, has 3,967. We'll move on to the women rep position. I'm just giving you the top two in each. In the women rep position, incumbent Priscilla Nyokabi has 4,829. Rahab Mukami is leading with 6,200 votes in that position. And in the position of Member of Parliament, Nyeri Town constituency, Ngunjiri Wambogo is leading with 6,646 votes, and incumbent Esther Murugi following closely with 4,171 votes. That's the cumulative total of 40 polling stations out of 69 polling stations. They say they are done tallying 60 out of 69 polling stations. I'll be able to get those figures in just a few minutes and give them to you. But in the constituency of Othaya, Mary Wamboi, the current Member of Parliament, has been floored by Gishuki Mugambi, who has 20,228 votes. Mary Wamboi follows with 12,524, and the third person there in the Member of Parliament constituency position, Simon Gashunia, has 1,008 votes. In Mokoroaine also, we were there last night. So far, we haven't been able to get figures from that constituency, but last night, current Member of Parliament Kabando conceded defeat, probably from the information he was getting from his agents in the various polling stations. Michael.
Thank you very much, Mashirima. Now, the 40 out of 69 polling stations having submitted their results. From your observation and maybe from talking to the people there, is the terrain likely to change, or is this consistency maybe likely to be maintained with those leading continuing to keep the lead?
Michael, it would be hard to tell right now because I only have the cumulative total of 40 out of 69. So 29 polling stations, that's still a huge number. Things can change, things can remain the same. The gap can grow bigger. So we're just waiting to see. Once I get the figures for the 60 polling stations that they've been able to tally, then I'll be able to give them to you. And then at that time, then we can be able to say, we can also be able to say, perhaps the people who are leading may take the day. Michael.
Did we
Stadium 1-2-1-2-1-2-1-2.
generally what their feeling is on the ground on what they have so far?
Pardon?
I was just asking, generally from the people you've interacted with, do they have expectations of things to change? We've seen in the country, majority of the incumbents being floored, quite a number of big names coming down. Is that the same case that is the expectation of the people of Nyeri?
It seems so, according to the figures that we have now. Probably Kenyans won't change, so we're just waiting to get the total tally from the various constituencies, especially for the main positions of Nyeri County. That's governor, senator, women rep, and even the positions of member of parliament for the various constituencies in this county. Once we're able to get that total tally, then the statement perhaps will have been made by the residents of Nyeri County, whether they want change or they want to remain with the same old guys. Michael.